You've probably heard of the saying, work smarter, not harder. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to take that to the next level and become obsessed with your true potential. This is the animated summary of the best-selling book, Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. Grant is a multi-billion-dollar real estate investor and online influencer from the United States. He takes productivity to the next level. Welcome to the Peak Performance Channel, the place where you come to be inspired to create a more prosperous future. So, you've probably heard of the book Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. But what is it about? In a nutshell, the book is about how to be successful in life by adopting an obsessive mindset. Grant argues that average people are content with their lives and never push themselves to achieve more, whereas obsessed people constantly strive for excellence and are always looking for ways to improve. If you're interested in learning more lessons about this book, just keep on watching. But before we go on any further, make sure you hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you won't miss a single video. Also, be sure to watch our other videos. Lesson 1. The distinction between being obsessed and being average. What exactly is an average person? You've probably met plenty of them. As kids, we are taught that everyone is unique and that everyone has the capacity to do great things. However, as we age, many people decide to abandon this idea. You graduate from high school, but your grades are not that great. You graduate from college, but you don't study anything particularly interesting or remarkable. After that, you find an unfulfilling job that doesn't excite you and pursue personal relationships that are most likely to be uninteresting too. That doesn't mean your life will be unhappy or that you'll have a bad life. It simply implies that your life will have little impact on the world and that you will not reach your full potential. As you watch this, consider whether this is what you want for your life. Is this what you desire for your future? If the answer is no, then congratulations, you're on the right path. It's now time to work out how to make your dream a reality. The first step is to think about what you would do if you didn't have your current job. This might be difficult, but it's an important approach to discover something you love doing. The author found this out when he realized that he was always busy, but he wasn't happy. In fact, despite being successful, he didn't feel fulfilled by his job. He realized he had gotten off track. He felt unfulfilled because he stopped being obsessed with his true purpose. For example, imagine that you are a successful salesman. You may have studied sales or marketing in college. Because you're so good at your job, you have been able to build a successful career. You might think you are satisfied with your job, but if you actually think about it, selling items doesn't make you feel alive. You feel electric and energized when you pitch to new clients or give speeches. These activities might only be a small part of your job, but they are the highlights of your day. If you think about these feelings long enough, you will realize something significant: your ultimate purpose. When you get a strong electric feeling, it means that your heart is telling you what gives you the most satisfaction. If you follow your instinct, you'll learn that your true calling is to be a public speaker. In reality, your true purpose may be totally different from anything you have ever imagined. In the next chapters, we will look at what this entails and how you might pursue your goals. Lesson 2. Identify your obsessions. You should find a purpose that is so important to you that you feel like you're not being yourself if you're not living up to it. Remember that this doesn't mean your self-worth should be based on how productive you are. It means finding a purpose that makes your soul happy and then becoming obsessed with achieving it. For example, you may want to create amazing cakes that show your passion for baking. It's exciting for you when you find the perfect combination of flavors. You can picture how people will feel about a slice of your cake. Perhaps your cakes are so good that they attract people together. In that case, you wouldn't be obsessed with productivity or producing a certain number of cakes in a day. Instead, you'd be obsessed with the feeling you get when baking. You feel like you're doing exactly what you were born to do. Being obsessed simply means that you are brave and passionate in your quest for success. Being obsessed with your true potential means being filled with ambition and determination. It indicates you're so determined to succeed that you're not willing to settle for being average. In the next chapter, we will look at how you may cultivate and put that determination into action. Hey, here's a quick reminder before we continue. Make sure you smash that like button and hit the subscribe and notification buttons if you haven't already done so, as it means that YouTube sends you more of these kinds of videos and it helps our channel. Okay, let's get back to the video. Lesson 3. Establishing Motivational Milestones. Let's go back to our example of the baker. Maybe you quit your corporate job to pursue your real passion as a baker, but you're not sure what to do next. You may want to bake for a living or work on developing your passion project. One thing is true, it's important to set some goals. Your goal could be to sell 100 cakes. Another goal could be to open your own bakery business. It is important to set a goal and then follow through with it. But what if you reach your goal faster than you expected? You may have predicted that it would take 6 months to bake and sell 100 cakes, but you achieved that goal in half the time. So what do you do now? An average person would be happy and stop there, but an obsessed person knows that accomplishing your first goal is only the beginning. If you've already established a successful bakery, don't stop there. Set a new goal of becoming a chain and begin working on that second store. Or if you sold 100 cakes in 3 months, establish a new goal of selling 500 cakes in the same time frame. Once you've completed that goal, set another one and repeat the process indefinitely. If that sounds like a lot of work and you're wondering why you should bother, the author has some advice. Goals are what separate the obsessed from the average, because it's simple to give up, to be average, and to set one small goal or do the absolute minimum and be satisfied with that. But if you want to achieve true success in life, you must always push yourself to be better and stronger. However, this does not mean comparing yourself to others or trying to be better than someone else. It means becoming obsessed with beating your own personal best and becoming the best version of yourself. Most people go through life just getting by. They're not really living, they're just existing. And then there are the select few who are obsessed with becoming the best that they can be. They push themselves to their limits and achieve things most people only dream of. So, which one are you? Are you content with just getting by? Or are you going to do whatever it takes to become insanely successful? You can be obsessed, or you can be average. The choice is yours. Thank you for being all ears throughout the entire video. If you'd like to learn more about the nature of this business, subscribe now and click on the notification bell to be updated with my latest uploads. To create is effort. To copy is genius. Albert Einstein. If you want to expand your income by engaging with some side hustles, feel free to contact me so we'll get things moving right away. Remember, if you want to change your life, let's make a change together. You need to make a change.